This is something I'm super obsessed with. So my kids love peanut butter. So what I do when you've got the little bit left over at the bottom, rather than trying to scrape it out, it's hard to do, I actually make a smoothie inside the jar.
Oh, that's clever.
So what you do is you take a half a banana, and I like them. These are actually great, but I like them when they're black, when they're really dark, because they're so sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
And then you put in a quarter of a cup of almond milk, soy milk, whatever you use. And then I put in 4 ice cubes.
A little ice.
Just a little bit of ice. That's perfect. And then you use your immersion blender if you've got one of these. If you don't have one,
you need one.
Seriously,
they're so fun.
They're so fun.
You'll be making soup and smoothie all the time.
It's
They're
so true.
fun.
They are so fun. So basically all you do is you swoosh it around in there, and I'm scraping down the sides to get all that peanut butter. And I'm making my smoothie at the same time. And then once you've got it good and scraped down, you know, I'm trying, girl. With 2 kids, I am trying.
You are doing it.
I am trying. Okay, so then once you've got it good and scraped down, then you just grab your spatula, you scrape down all the rest that you've got in there, make sure it goes down to the bottom, then one last little immersion blend, and you've got yourself an easy breezy morning smoothie.
I do. I love these things.
I love them.
I'm such a sucker for them.
Delicious! Leftover honey. There's always that little bit left in here.
Well, first of all, if you're eating this much honey, you are Pooh Bear.
So true.
That's quite a large bottle of honey.
It is a substantial bottle of honey. But you always have a little bit left over there.
Yes.
And what you can do, especially if you have a monster size like this, you throw some tea bags in there. Here, go throw those in there.
I will.
And then you just add some hot water, and you just let it steep, and then you can put it in the fridge after it's cooled down.
With honey.
And you've made yourself some sweet tea.
You're sweet tea.
Oh, stop it.
You know you are. You're the
it.
sweet tea.
Stop it. So scented candles, I know you love them. I love them too.
I get so many of them as gifts too.
And they cost a fortune.
They really do.
So you always have this little nub of candle wax left at the bottom, right? So what do you do with that? Be careful here. This is super duper screaming hot. So I've got ultra hot water here. I'm going to put it in there. You don't have to boil these on the stove. You don't have to go crazy. You just put boiling hot water in there and let it sit for about an hour, okay? So just do that and watch Rachel come back to your TV. Then you've got this little piece of wax. Now, instead of throwing this away, and I like to reuse these for like water glasses or to plant succulents in, or Q-tips is also a great thing to put in here.
Oh, it's perfect Q-tip size.
It's perfect Q-tip size.
Perfect Q-tip size.
So then you've got your little piece of scented candle. So if this was a $40 candle, this is like $8 worth of wax.
And that's no joke, man.
And that is no joke. So you make a little hole here like this with a skewer or anything you've got, and then you put it right over your existing candle. You thread it right on there. You light the wick.